EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night primetime. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. 16-yard line. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Yeah. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and a yard. Allen. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
second down. It's Allen. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try to... and he will get into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends. Assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Tyler Bass.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here. Why?
This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Jackson up top again. Short, complete to Likely. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Now Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Henry, and he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
You work all week on these goal-to-go situations. You got to have it. You've got to take advantage when you're down this close, and not exactly an ideal sequence. Run game stuffed. Then
he's got his man, middle of the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Play fake, it's Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 14-6 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, now a shot downfield for Samuel. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Fourth out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Alert!
To throw is Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he will score. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's the rookie first rounder, Maxwell Hairston. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Throwing Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. To throw is Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Matt Milano. And the Bills have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
11-yard line.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Down, Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second down, Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. This is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here is Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's in! Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills add on to their already sizable lead.
Bills 42.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Allen now on 2nd down. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's got another one. For Josh Allen, a milestone there. TD pass number 200 of his career. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Jackson. He's got Likely over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now it's Jackson. Moving to his left. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to...
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Alert!
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir, touchdown Buffalo. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and inches.
3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The linebacker, Matt Milano, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Ground 80!
First down, Allen forced out left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Half 85, all 52, out, 180!
Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's into the end zone yet again. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Greg Russo in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Jackson now on 2nd down to the outside. Catch made by Hopkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Again, it's Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Jackson up top again. Scrambling to his left. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's Jackson. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Bateman is the motion man. And Show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. There's a third down and 4. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. And now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
56, 56.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game.
Makes the score Bills 77, Ravens 12.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson pushed out to his right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Jackson sack. A loss of 2.
So it's a win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.